The ITWeb Data Centres The Next Frontier 2015 conference, held at the Forum in Bryanston, contextualized effective management of data center operations.
I was invited to be a speaker at the event, one of the earlier speakers, trying to provide an overview of the data center industry. From Frost & Sullivan point of view, we look at global megatrends and how they affect particular industries, kind of take it from a macro to a micro level approach. So I had a look at specific trends that we're seeing in the data center space at a global level, looking at more developed markets like the US, and then developments in emerging markets as well, such as in the APAC region, and then trying to translate some of that to the African context.
Today I did a presentation on the three major frontiers of data center storage. The major part of my topic was looking at how do you ensure consistent availability of IT systems, looking at energy consumptions and the physical storage itself. Those were some of the things I was looking at, and I think as we go forward, those are critical items for data storage.
This two-day event afforded attendees the opportunity to understand the latest news, trends, thought leadership ideas, and experiences to help grow the data center capabilities of their businesses, whether they are outsourcing or insourcing.
I think core issues that will become prominent in the data center in the future are certainly focus on massive consolidation. The decision around whether to insource or outsource certain services, making sure that the value that you derive focuses on the areas that you can outsource at better value than you currently pay today, and making sure that you provide the agility that's required by the business for you to play the innovation role in the future to deliver services that the business may need.
You need to understand the elements of the organization in terms of where the organization is and what you can get out of your partner, whether it's outsourced or insourced. The fact that an outsourced data center is a critical part of the organization's information and how you actually provide information internally to your staff and externally to your customers. So how you partner with your service provider for the data center is a relevant strategic items that you need to be cognizant of and understand it completely before you actually go into the contract. The contract process is very important, and I think if you have the data center structured and designed in a more effective way, you'd get the value out of what you put into from an investment perspective.
One of the key issues or the inhibitors or the things that are not causing people to move is a trust issue. I think there's a fear of the security breaches or security issues. I think data sovereignty is another big issue. You know, if you look at the Protection of Information, POPI Act, the Patriotic Act, I think the other concerns is data migration as well as the data lock-ins. Those are kind of issues that people are still grasping with to understand how they overcome these issues.
I hope certainly from my perspective, the sharing of ideas around how to equate the value that IT delivers to the organization it serves. And I hope that my presentation gives people ideas about how to have that conversation with their relevant business leaders.